Hello YouTube, this game is from my master promos on one of my accounts, and it is the new buffed Graves with an old build that is now relevant again due to the changes. And this is a banger game, so that is why I'm making a YouTube video showcasing both the build and my thought process and why Graves is actually not in a terrible state anymore. So I started on top side because it's Poppy versus Camille on top lane, not really a lane I want to focus on too much. I would much rather go ahead and try and get my bot lane ahead. So I start off with blue, then I clear Grump, and then Wolves. And then I remember my mid laner pings that he wants to fight on mid lane, and I think it's a good idea, so I decided to follow it. But the problem is that I actually spoke to him after the game. He thought that I would be capable of killing the Orianna by myself here, but she lives on 16 HP and I don't get the kill. And from here I was very upset because, yeah, my mid laner had flash, so yeah. And then I end up dying, and he also ends up dying. This is not what I meant by this game being a banger game, but yeah. I was tilted out of my mind after that. But we just continue our full clear. We base, we go to top lane. I was already 0-1 in my master promos at this point, so if I lost, then I lost the promos, but to be honest I didn't really care, because master is not really that interesting. Especially not in season 13, because it's just very low elo, like there's 16,000 master players on the West, but yeah. So I decided to go and gank mid lane again. And again, he didn't really hit anything, so was limited what I could do, but again, due to the fact that the first time I did 3 camps into ganking mid, it means that there is this like delay between my jungle camps, so I decided to just gank mid lane again, and hopefully my mid laner would do something, but unfortunately he again didn't do anything. But then I go and skip my Crux to go gank bot lane, and unfortunately I end up dying. So I'm now sitting at 0-2. Which is a terrible start. And I'm insanely tilted at this point. Enemy Kindred will get the dragon. And I'm just farming up. But my top laner is 3-0. Which is very good. He is pretty much 1v9ing at this point. So I decided to take the Rift Herald. Maybe I should have gotten like my top side camp, so I would have upgraded Smite, and I would also been level 6 at that point with doing that, but yeah. I feel like there was a good opportunity for me to instantly go for the Rift Herald there with the winning top. And now Camille is just tilted out of her mind. So yeah, it's basically just jungler being tilted on one team and top laner being tilted on the other team. But then Kindred gets the shutdown onto the Poppy, which sucks, because she's now 3-1 and has a 1.6k gold lead on me. But team gold wise it's even. And we have Rift Herald and they have Drake. I gank bot lane. Here I could have outplayed, but I actually misplayed. Let's just watch it back. So I was kind of waiting for my Q, and I had my ulti up, so I wanted to QR the Kalista, but I walked forward, so I didn't have an angle, and then she gets shielded and I just instantly got bursted, so yeah. The idea was good, the execution was, yeah, int. So I'm now sitting at 0-3-1. And we just threw 2k gold, but then I get a shutdown onto the Kalista, and then I rage kill the Karma, and suddenly I have 2 and 3. And then I want to kill the Kalista in between towers, because there was quite a bit of delay between the Kalista and the Karma kill. So we kill the Kalista once more. We use the Rift Herald. For whatever reason, my ADC decided to do whatever that play was. But we managed to get some gold, and now I am only 200 gold behind compared to enemy jungler. And build-wise, we are going Shield Bow as our mythic, because the crit got buffed and the CDR on ulti got lowered in the early game. And next item is gonna be Bloodthirster, and we are playing with Overheal. So we are gonna have big shields and big healing from this game. So we don't quite get to kill the Kindred, but we zone her off so we can get the dragon at least. Top lane is still winning. We almost have first tower on bot lane. We get first tower on top lane. And now we are overall ahead as a team. And am I ahead as jungle? I get a kill onto the Karma, we get a kill onto Orianna, we get a kill... We get a kill onto Kindred 1-for-1 trade. And now I am dead even with the Kindred in terms of gold. So I finish now my Bloodthirster. And some people like to do Black Cleaver first into Shield Bow. I've seen Tarzan do that. Some people might want to go Phantom Dancer next. Navori Quickblade I've seen. I think a guy called Music JG, like Music Jungle. But I like to just go full damage by going Infinity Edge. But I will test around a little bit more. But Black Cleaver as the first item into Shield Bow is a thing, and then Bloodthirster after that. So that could be your free items. Otherwise, I'll have to experiment a little bit more what the third item would be in different situations. But for now, I'm going Infinity Edge. So here I'm just waiting for the enemy team to rotate, because I think they're gonna go onto Rift Herald. I find a Kindred, and then here I'm fighting against the Karma. And now we have a big outplay coming actually. So let's put it slow motion. Unfortunately, Camille blocks the ulti, which sucks. And then I'm just kiting here, and here comes the shielding, and I kill the Camille. And then I fight with the Orianna. And here comes the Kalista. I get exhausted, but won't end up mattering. The healing is insane. And now I am 1k gold ahead, and now I'm fit, and now I'm not tilted anymore. So now we can actually win the game. So we take the Rift Herald. I dash over and do a little bit of counter jungling. Do a little bit more counter jungling. Quite int to do this. Should probably just have base because I had a lot of gold on me. But yeah. Okay, maybe I was a little bit tilted still, not gonna lie. Or I was just insanely dumb. Either one or the other. It is a few days after since I played this that I'm rewatching it. But I remember the game quite clearly. I then take the Drake. Actually not a bad Drake for us, because it gives more shields, which is very good for this type of Graves build. I can't really chase down the Orianna because of her QW. I just keep farming up. Smite wise, I'm going red Smite because that's what I've seen. But I honestly don't know why. Because I don't personally like red Smite all that much. I think it's actually the weakest out of all three. And I think that both blue and green is actually better, but yeah. Just trying different stuff out. End up dying here, could also have been avoided. I could just have ulted to keep distance. So some very bad deaths due to tilt, and also some very bad deaths due to yeah, well, either tilt or just bad plays in general. And then one play was limit test, which failed, but also some good plays where I outplay. But yeah, not my best or finest game so far, or the cleanest one. Yeah, I'm building into my Infinity Edge here. We get a kill onto the Kindred, which is perfect. Then I want to Baron, but my team wants to fight, and my team loses the fight, so that means we can't actually finish the Baron buff, because enemy team contests us, which sucks. But then we get kill onto the Camille. And then, yeah, I inted a little bit again. It happens. This was due to the fact that I was tilted that we didn't just go Baron after killing the enemy jungler. But yep. Then my puppy stole the Drake, which I honestly still don't understand how is possible. And then what the cool thing about this build is that with 3 items, you are strong enough that you can solo Baron at 25 minutes into the game in this game. So yeah, as you can see, I am pretty much constantly full HP, and it's basically just the overheal and the Bloodthirster shield that is making sure that I don't take any actual damage. So yeah, you can solo Baron with this build, which is very cool. And not only that, but you can also make crazy plays, which is what you're gonna see very, very soon. And now gold-wise as team, we're up by 3k gold again, and individually I am not ahead at all. We are actually dead even. I'm 1 level up though, so jungle gap, KAPPA. Here it comes. So we will slow it down, because now it's time to make big plays. First Orianna ulti. Kill the Orianna. That's a nice shutdown. Kill the Karma. Kill the Kalista. Kill the Kindred. And now we could end the game, but I'm not interested in that because I'm tilted. I want my Penta, so I'm chasing down the Camille. Chasing. I should have hit that plan for the bonus movement speed. Should have hit the Q into the wall instead. But I get my Penta no matter what, and now it's truly jungle gap. Nah, this game was actually not jungle gap at all. This was just a typical low elo master game that went on for a very long time. But yeah, after we got the Penta, now let's speed it up, because not a whole lot will happen here. We open up the mid inhib, bot inhib also got opened up, so now we just need to go top lane and open up top lane, so we can get the last inhib and end the game. Either I'm AFK or responding to someone or waiting for item. I decided to go anti-heal here because of the shield bow on the Kalista, the healing on Karma, and healing on Kindred passive, and the healing on Hydra on Camille. Otherwise I would just go LDR. And last item, I think I was thinking about going Storm Racer, but I actually don't know what my last item would be. Ideally it would be crit. I think Phantom Dancer could be very good actually, but I didn't end up going it. And then here we try to end. But for some reason we don't. I get a double kill and then I die. We could have ended again. This was actually the second time where we could have ended, but we choose not to. And enemy team gets Baron because of it. For some reason my Aphelios knocks me back. But we get a kill onto the Kalista, and then we just decide to run down mid lane. I kill the Kindred. Wasted my ulti, I could have killed the Karma. Decide to kill Karma in the base, and then we end the game. So yeah, new Graves with Shield Bow, Bloodthirster and Infinity Edge. You can solo Baron. You can get pentakills with this. I don't know if it's the very best build, but I think it's stronger than it was last patch. And the only other competition in terms of build would be the tank build with Black Cleaver and Goydrinker in my opinion. There are some people that still go lethality. I think in certain situations it can be good, but just overall, yeah. If you enjoyed the video, remember to like. If you have any questions, leave in the comment section down below. Otherwise, thank you for watching and remember to subscribe. Bye bye.